Hi traders, this is Vance Williams at ForexArtofWar.com. I thought it might be fun this week to go inside our private website and get a closer look at what our traders are doing. There are 3 levels to the Forex Art of War program. Level 1 is about becoming proficient at market basics and building a solid foundation for high probability trading. Level 2 is about mastering the logic of high probability trading. This means learning the 5 core elements, learning how to balance them, learning about how your personality must be accounted for. And level 3 is about mastering execution. Ordinary life just doesn't prepare us for a world that holds us accountable for every decision we make. So we learn to take that high probability setup from level 2, define it, and then work to teach ourselves to write and follow a written plan. In this way we can find out why we're prone to certain mistakes, and we can learn to follow instructions when emotions are high and success depends on it. So I thought I'd give you an example of a trader working at each level. Each level has objectives. When you carry out the objectives, you move forward. In addition to learning market basics in level 1, I said that you're also building a foundation, and that's the level 1 trading plan. And for those who are members, you just click on level 1 here, and you'll see the level 1 trading plan right here. So you need to carry out this simple trading plan. It's something we designed that tells us that you've learned the content here in level 1. Our program is quite unusual. In addition to being what could be called the most complete strategy in Forex trading today, we deliver that experience in a way that's never been done before. Our program focuses the power of social networking on the common vision of consistent profit making. But I'm not going to go into a lot of that today. Like Facebook, our traders have their own page and can choose who they follow, but all traders have access to each other with only one catch. In order to access higher levels, you have to be at those higher levels. So you'll see activity at higher levels no matter what level you're at, but you can't access them in depth. Anyhow, let's get to the trades. These are some of the level 1 traders. The ones with the little padlock next to them are people who moved on to higher levels already. Now, each student has their own forum. Think of it like your desk in this global workplace. It's where they ask questions and carry out the course objectives. This is great for me because I can always see at a glance who's actually doing something. Now let me just show you very quickly, and I'll come back to this. I'll show you I've got a main forum link, and I can just see who's posted recently, and you can see the last time I caught up was right here. So I can see Larry, Revik, Desmond, and Stephen have all put something in there since I was last here. Okay, let's go back to the level 1 forum. And click on Andy here. So this is Andy's desk or forum. If I go back to a little bit older information, I can see that Andy has basically been in the program for a week and 2 days. Andy's doing a great job. I hope he won't mind me mentioning him. I think he'll likely be out of level 1 by tomorrow or the next day because he's really focused on his objectives. Now I've scrolled down to Andy's most recent activity. I'm going to click View His Trade here. I can see he has the right idea about his target and stop loss for the level 1 trading plan. The target's blue, entry's green, stop loss is red. But I see there are just 2 things about his drawing that we need to correct a little bit. 78 from 63 is 15, so if the goal is 15 profit, he needs to overcome the spread just a little bit. It's something almost every new person does. So that target will just be just a little bit higher. And the second thing, and as I'm noticing, his drawing is fib from right to left here. And so very easy to fix. I actually responded to Andy earlier. You can see I said I wanted to point out that your fib on the pound USD should be drawn from left to right to the high. And so I show him where to put it. So you can kind of see how I'm working with people. And I also added, remember to overcome your spread, then 15 on your profit target. I'm sure he'll get that correct on his next drawing. So again, I think he's going to be ready for level 2 tomorrow or the next day. Okay, let's move to level 2. I'll just go to the main forums and just pick somebody that's in level 2. You can tell by their name, L2. See L2. And when Larry gets into level 3, it'll say Junior Rebnick L3. And right here you can see that Larry's been in level 2 for almost 4 weeks, about 4 weeks. and I can tell you I know him very well now. He's just about ready for level 3. Now you see two names here. One's Larry and one's Junior. The reason is because his dad just joined the training program last week and took over the name Larry. So to save some confusion, we're now calling him Junior. I thought it was really nice of him to give up that name to his dad. Back to the most recent page. Oh, I notice Larry has added another trade since I was here last. Let me type Larry a little note. Okay, so this is my chart, and I'm just showing this was his green line, his stop, and his target here. So he entered about right here, and this trade's still in play. It hasn't hit the stop or the target, but I wanted to show you that. And you're going to see this. The traders post their trades in real time before the stop or the target is reached. That's a very important part of what we do here. So great job, Larry. We'll get you moved to level 3 pretty quick. I think this next week for sure. Now let's move to our more advanced traders in level 3. And again, I can just go to the main forums. Just find a level 3 person. Stephen Chong, level 3. You might recall that level 3 is about mastering high-risk decision making. So you can't see a lot of work that we've done in level 3. We define their setup privately. We build their trading plan privately. The reason why we do that is because we found out a long time ago that if traders see what other traders are doing in their plans, it will attract them to those techniques that seem to be very exciting, but it may be something that they don't see very well. So it's better for us to just do it privately, one-on-one with each person. Now we also teach trading procedures, and when they're ready, they set out to formally take their first 10 trades. After taking 10, stop and go through an extensive evaluation process, make any adjustments, and set out to do the next 10. The object is to master your method and yourself, and it really doesn't have much to do with the market at this point. I just wanted to show you the level 3 forum. As you can see, I'm working with a lot of active level 3 traders, which it's pretty exciting because more than a third of our members are actually in level 3. So that's pretty neat because that means that they're all either trading a trading plan or they're working on a trading plan, and 99% of the people in Forex trading never ever have a good trading plan. Maybe not any bad trading plan. So we're very proud of this. Let's go back to Stephen. Now all those level 3 traders that you see, I personally work with each and every one of them one-on-one in level 3. And the reason for that is because no two traders are alike. In fact, they're so different, I can't even imagine a way to create a one-size-fits-all program or even something that could be self-guided. If you actually saw what we do, you definitely understand. But let's go ahead and take a look at Stephen Chong here. Stephen's been with me for about 3 months now. He went on it at his own for about 3 months before that. He's in China, by the way. And our members are in about 20 countries as I'm making this video. But Stephen's working on his third series of 10 trades, and you'll see that the trade we're going to take a look at here is numbered trade 22. So we just finished a review of his trades just a few days ago. So let's take a look at one of his trades. Level 3, you start to see a lot more precision. Clear price moves, excellent Fibonacci drawings, the risk to reward relationships come together. And by the way, there is no specific time frame. What I teach people, you can trade on any time frame. So here, this is suggesting here that he's using a 15-minute chart. What he's doing is actually very simple. He's looking for a clear price advance of the trend, a pullback, and then another push. And then he's looking to have his stop loss in a place that he's comfortable, the stop won't be reached, and where he's likely to hit his target. And I know it sounds pretty simple, but it takes a little practice and an understanding of the parts involved. So we're going to click here on his post. So I'm not sure how much time went by. I guess he's showing minute 30 here, so I guess it's be about 2 hours till it hits his profit target. And the reason why he's got this other blue line is because one of the things that I teach traders to do is to follow to see how far that trade went. And over time what it does is it builds an understanding of when you can hold trades and get more profit. But for the purpose of making consistent profit and really having the skill to do the entire package, we keep our targets very short, and there's a lot of reasons for that you'd learn in our program. So excellent job here, Stephen, if you're watching. Since we're in the site, I might as well show you around a little bit. There are product video sessions, live sessions, and a lot more, all of which can be accessed 24 hours a day. But you can learn more about that later if you like. Now you might be interested in reading this. At the time I'm making this video, we haven't published this to the public. In fact, this has only been available for a couple of days. We made a page where traders can write about their experience they're having here, and that gets published to this page. But I'm going to scroll down. You can pause the video to read them if you'd like. I'll just scroll down a little bit and then you can pause. And I also want to say thank you to everyone of you who made comments here. I was truly touched. Thank you so much. I mean, that just speaks volumes, way more than I can ever say. We'll publish that to the public side soon, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot more. We're not quite ready yet, but as you can see, we're getting ready to share something that I think is quite extraordinary with the world. If you're interested in learning more about trading, you can email me, Vance@forexartofwar.com. And even if you're not interested in training, I'm always happy to answer a question or two about Forex, any question you have. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this week's segment of Trade of the Week, and good luck with your trading.